McLaren to kick off. Kershaw Wilson on the reception. Stopped cold by Reggie Hunter.
Bell's pass complete to Hasic at the 44-yard line. With the grown man running. Bell pass complete to Hasic. Anas Hasic takes it down to the 3-yard line. Bell on the quarterback keeper. The result of the play is an Eagle touchdown.
Malcolm Bell's pass complete to Anas Hasic. The result of the play is an Eagle touchdown!
Smith, tackle for a loss by Ty Brown. Bell's pass complete to Anas Hasic. The ball is placed at the 6. Malcolm Bell on the quarterback keeper. He is in the end zone for another Eagle touchdown. Bell's pass complete to Hasic. He takes it down to the 20-yard line. The result of the play is another Eagle touchdown!
Anas Hasic, a big receiving game for you today. 174 yards receiving. What was it like out there going up against that Savannah State defense?
It was good. I mean, we prepared well all week, on film with Coach Mack and everything. So they did everything we expected. It was more on us to execute, And we came out and did that. We played real focused. So it felt good. It felt good to just get everything just clicking,
And 3 touchdowns for you. I mean, it's got to be an incredible feeling.
Yeah, it feels good, but most importantly, it just feels that we executed and got the win, If I would have got that 3 touchdowns and we wouldn't have won, then it's, it's kind of like, what's the point of this? So the win felt real good.
And describe the matchups that you were getting out there.
I was just really lucky getting a lot of man, and I love man. Any receiver would, And I was just making the most out of my opportunity against the man coverage. And they were rotating a couple of guys at corner on me, and it was just, I was doing what I was taught, just doing my fundamentals, just being focused and just executing plays. I mean, any receiver, you kind of want man because if you're confident in yourself, it's one-on-one, it puts it on your shoulders. You know what I mean? You don't have to really worry about what kind of coverage is out there. It's up to you to win and make the play. And, I mean, all the receivers here, you know, Will, Q, we all play with a lot of confidence. So when you come out there and you see man, it's on you to win. And that's how we play, so it's good for us.
Physicality is definitely one of the storylines in this game today. I saw on one of your catches, one of your touchdown catches, you got a little bit tied up with your defensive back. What happened on that play?
I mean, it's football, you know. It's going to happen, and his job is to tackle me, and my job is to make my catches and score. And, I mean, if you just go hard, that's what's going to happen, you know what I mean? I just try to go as hard as I could to get into the end zone and help my team win, so that's all.
Bethune-Cookman coming up next. How do you feel going into that game?
I feel good. If we just come out with another week of just real focused practice, Coach Mack's going to put together another great game plan for us. You know, we just have to execute all week, and then come in the game, it'll be, you know, second nature just executing. So.
And a big game for North Carolina Central, a big win for you guys. What was it like out there defensively?
It was physical. You know, it was a lot of people just flying around. It was a lot of head hunting, so we just had to keep our eyes on point.
Had a big interception towards the end of the game. What did you see from the quarterback as you were able to pick that ball off?
Well, we were in a man coverage, and my job was to just read the receiver. He gave me a fake slant and go. So when I just stayed on the goal line, I just ran with the receiver, and then I got the interception.
That's clearly one of those plays, you know, one of those finishing plays that Coach Mack talks about.
Right. That's all he pinpoints every week. He just tells us that we need to finish. That's our main goal, and I believe we're getting on that road to just finishing, but it's going to take a lot more.
On the return game, man, you've looked comfortable all season in that spot, man. It seems like a role that you really relish and cherish.
I mean, I try to get out there before practice and just, you know, execute on what Coach tells me, but I am comfortable back there, and I just take what I'm given and just go with it.
Are those designed punt returns?
Whatever I see open, then that's what I go. If it's a call, then I'll try to run with it. If it's an open hold, then I'm going to take what I'm given.
Your coach made mention of a bit of the physicality on the field today. From my vantage point, I saw something going on with Ryan Smith on one side of the field. Was there anything happening on your side of the field?
No, it was a lot of trash talking, but, you know, those guys wanted to be physical with us, and I believe they watched film and seen that we were physical, so they just wanted to match our intensity.
Bethune-Cookman coming up next for you guys. How do you feel going into that game?
That's a big game for us. You know, we gotta keep our heads on straight and just execute in practice. Come ready to work tomorrow. Come ready to watch film and just get to it.
Here in the second half for you guys.
Well, that's kind of been our deal the entire season. We've been starting slow, but somewhere around about the fourth series of the game, we kind of found our way and kind of started executing a lot better. Defensively, you know, we were doing a pretty decent job of getting them off the field. We just gave up too many explosive plays on third down in the beginning.
Talking about explosive plays, you had quite a few on offense, especially to Anas Hasic. Talk about that on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, Anas was down last week, so we weren't able to take him to Morgan State, and you know, he kind of came to play today. He's been kind of inconsistent the last couple of weeks, but today, you know, he had a great week of practice, and it reflected today in our game.
Coach, finishing has been something that's been up and down for your squad all season. Are you convinced now that these guys finally understand the importance of finishing?
Well, I think it's going to take more than just one game to prove that. I mean, I think they did a good job today of finishing, but obviously it's about the consistent part of it. And we got to do a good job of being consistent week to week. That's the thing I'm interested to see if this team can, you know, follow up and put together another great week next week.
On that last play call, Coach, what were you going for?
I was going for a touchdown. I mean, those guys were playing dirty the entire game. On the pile, they were punching our guys and doing some things that I didn't feel like was right. And, you know, they're not going to do that to our football team.
You know, in punt return, I saw Adrian Wilkins wasn't back today. You don't seem to lose any production at all with Mike Jones. Could that be a permanent move?
I don't know. It's kind of week to week right now. Mike Jones is doing an excellent job, and we're going to continue to go with Mike until, you know, something proves different.
Well, Coach, as you move on throughout the season, 3-1 now in the conference, how do you feel about that?
I think it's good. I think our team is making strides in the right direction, offense, defense, and special teams. We just got to continue to stay the course. You know, next week is a great challenge for our football team, and I'm looking forward to playing Bethune-Cookman.
As the Bethune-Cookman game is looming in the future, what are you guys going to be keying in on as you get ready for the Wildcats?
Don't exactly know. I know they're an extremely physical football team, extremely fast football team. So we got to do a great job of trying to simulate that speed and that tempo in practice.
I understand that Bethune lost today, so you certainly got to like that positioning for your squad.
Well, I think it's just across the conference. Several teams now have one loss in the conference, and we're one of those teams. So, it's kind of up for grabs. So we're just going to continue to stay the course and hopefully, prepare.
And I guess that shows the importance of when you take a loss to Morgan State last week that, you didn't quit. You still said the dream was very much alive for your guys.
Right. And it's the same thing we talked about all the time. Our guys, they came out there, they prepared, they were hungry this week. They went out there and executed our game plan to the best of their ability. And that's all I ask for from those guys.
CBS. That stands for Car Buying Simplified. Shop CBS Mitsubishi in Durham or choose from over 500 quality used vehicles at any of our 6 convenient locations. Hurry to CBS Mitsubishi at cbsqualitycars.com.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.